I've never been part of the inner circles of politics, a woman alone, and I've not ever tried to play male politics and fight corruption. There's too much grey in politics, there's too much area of compromise. You're not comfortable with a whole lot of things happening around you, but you've got to decide what you are in there for and what your purpose is. One day I will have to walk away and say, I've done what I can, and that's enough.
Papua New Guinea is in the grip of a constitutional crisis, with Sir Michael Somare and Peter O'Neill both claiming to be the country's legitimate leader.
The Supreme Court demanded Somare be restored to office. O'Neill refuses to go. He insists it is not a coup.
Dame Carol Kidu condemned the behavior of the leaders in their pursuit for power.
There's a great danger with dictatorial powers in a country such as ours. By going and taking the leadership of the opposition, it gave me a legitimate voice. I just felt that's what I had to do. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
In 2012, Dame Carol Kidu will retire from politics after 3 terms as the only woman in the country's parliament.
You intend to retire at the next election?
I feel I can serve better outside than inside. Time will tell.
The only member that I trust in the parliament is Lady Kidu, that's all. Nobody else. As far as I know.
Part of the urbanisation policy is relocation or thinning out with settlements. And yet the policy doesn't go on to the mechanisms of how you do it. What is distressing is that we're not making any allowances for the people who are living in those places.
She's been our backbone. And, you know, without her, I don't think I can survive. She's been giving me the courage and, you know, she's at the forefront and I'm at the back pushing. Hello there. Hello. So, milak tok sabi lo iplaw sem. Mino hamo mas lo tok lo Lady Kidu lo abinun. I'm not happy. Emi tokol sem. Em by sign kontrak one time des la campania. Na em by work one time more lo try lo negotiate. Em by come up namel meri lo company na Yumi. Lo how best bali resettle Yumi. Mikrab na mito kim Lady Kidu sem. Suppose you genuine lo recently mo line blow me. You go find him ground, you buy him. Roti go on site, lighty go on site, waray go on site, siri system you go on site, you build him house plongol na kisimol go na putimolo. Na Lady Kidu kiram to, Joe, you are asking too much. Na mikrab do, so be it. Someone has to stand up and make sure the government recognize these UN rules, international laws. Where government him sit down belong human being. You Mia, you play stop here, you people are you play bipo yeti come na you play stop here, please play ya. No kan man by come na kissing this lahabli. This is where you guys belong. No can salim lively bla cheaply long all greedy lie.
It's not too annoying, Claire.
Oh, good.
The company actually approached me. I'm trying to think when, towards the end of 2013, just by chance, saw the company CEO on the plane, and he said, "Would you consider helping with a relocation exercise?" I said, "No. People will say I've been bought out. I'll wait until we see what happens." But I decided to start working on, because of the national court decision. People were hoping the company would actually build houses and things, but there's no obligation. I've told them, really, the company is not obliged to do anything. You were living on land that the court has now said belongs to them. And I'm not going to question the court decision. It belongs to Parker Hill. So what is being done so far is more than is being given to any other evicted person around this city. Hopefully it can start to set a standard.